Hey everybody, it's Ian of Austin. Listen, this house is incredible. Let me explain some things. It has an apartment inside. It also has a 3-car garage. Doesn't look like it. Let me show you on the inside. Don't worry about my hand. I can't use both my hands real well, so we're gonna have to improvise. Watch this. I think the first relevant thing is that this is a home in Rancho Sienna. If you don't know anything about the community, you can check it out on my website, ianofAustin.com. This community is incredible. We have something like 7 parks here. It has a beautiful amenity center, a brand new elementary school on site. But let's talk about the house. You're here for the house, right? Right up here on the left, you have a window. That's not real. Isn't that funny? Let's take a look at the stairs. Oh, because I said it was Rancho Sienna. They are still building in this community. That's really relevant, obviously, if you're a little worried about noise. And then also before we go in, I want to show you the topography. Topography is a big thing in the hill country, the northern areas of Texas. I guess all over Austin, Texas, right? There's the topography you have to consider. Look over here. Google Nest doorbell right before you go in. Love that. All right, let's take a look. Oh, this is a heavy glass. I got to kick it open. All right, so let's take a look on the inside. First things first, you have really tall ceilings. Look how tall that is. Look how tall that. I'm gonna guess 12 feet. Is that 2 of me? Gosh, that's like 4 of me. Anyway, all right, over to the left-hand side, we have it's an office or a study or a flex space, right? It's got the French doors, so that's what makes me think it's intended to be an office. It's also at the front of the house. A lot of times when people are working, they like to see what's going on, if packages are being delivered or anything like that. And then we come outside, or just outside of there. Now we have an option, go left and right. Over to the right, you have a bedroom right here. Okay, with a full walk-in closet, and then a bedroom over here, another full walk-in closet, and these are good-sized rooms too, with a bathroom splitting between. And then, you know, in Texas we have it's a full bath, so in Texas we have the bathtub and the toilet in a separate room, so that someone can still be washing their hands while someone is using the restroom over here. Okay, so we're gonna go across the hall to the other side, and there's another bathroom. So we've got another half bath here, okay? So that's great because it's independent of the, let's call them the kids' rooms or something like that, right? So independent of the kids' rooms. And then you have a mud room, and I had mentioned the garage. Okay, I don't know how I'm gonna get this open. Let's see how I'm gonna get it. I gotta put my, okay. Tandem 3-car garage. So you have 2 cars right here, and then over there, you've got enough room to put like your motorcycle or your golf cart or whatever you want over on this side. I also want to point out while we're here, we've got a water softener loop. Big deal because that's really expensive to put in. We have hard water here in so this is in Georgetown. We have hard water in Georgetown, and so that's important for you to have a loop available. You can buy the water softener from Home Depot, Lowe's, anywhere. And then you've got your breaker box inside as well. That's really important because you don't have to go outside if the power goes out late in the evening. Let's say 2 in the morning, you don't want to have to run outside. All right, let's see the rest of the home. What else do we have? All right, so here, stepping forward is one of my favorite spots. Okay, for real? For real? All right, we've got a media room. You know how I know it's a media room? There's no fan, and then there's also no windows around, and it's carpeted. The office wasn't carpeted, but the media room is carpeted because you want to make sure that you can get as close to soundproof as possible when you're watching movies. You don't want light leaks or sound leaks or anything like that. So we're going to come right on outside again. I'm going to show you this, but not right yet. Not right yet. I'll show you the kitchen in a second. Let's start over here. So first you've got the laundry. And the laundry is great for a number of reasons. You've got plenty of shelving. It's its own space. It's not right next to the primary back there, and it's not next to the guest suite. And there's even some space between the media room, which means you don't have to worry about being kept up late at night if someone in one of the guest areas ends up spending their time doing laundry late at night. I don't know why that's a thing, but that's a thing. So I'm bringing you back here. Remember how I said there was an attached apartment? Okay. I stretched the truth a little bit. It's not an apartment, but it has its own garage. So it's great for like a mother-in-law situation, and then they can share the kitchen. It's great for maybe a teenage child. There are all sorts of reasons why it'd be great to have someone, maybe a roommate situation, where they would have their own their own living space. All right, so now let's take a look at this crazy great room and kitchen. This kitchen is absolutely something to relish, with an extra large space. Before we go any further, I want to talk about, you've got wood look tiles, so it doesn't matter if water spills, if anything happens, you are taken care of. The water could sit here for a week and not have an issue. I don't know if that's true. Don't hold me to that. You've got enough space for bar stools. You can put some bar stools under here for seating. Obviously a gorgeous sink. I like the sink. Gas stove, that's important. A lot of cabinet space, also tall cabinets. That's a big deal when you're getting a new build these days. And so refrigerator, let's talk about this for a moment. The refrigerator, we don't know how deep it is, so that's important. So don't go out buying a fridge. When you move to Texas, you have to buy a refrigerator 90% of the time. You have to supply your own refrigerator and your own washer and dryer. But in this case, you want to be careful because you don't know how deep it is. You don't know how tall the fridge is. There is a standard. You could go to the store and say, I just want a standard size, and that might work, but then again, it might not. How silly would you feel if it didn't fit in this little cubby hole? Wouldn't that be funny? Okay, so now I'm gonna check out, okay, I'm not doing that. No, I'm gonna, pantry. Pantry is always important to see how much space you have to put all your food in case the snowpocalypse comes back. And then your dishwasher is also included in the state of Texas. All right, so do I want to go outside? Do I want to show you the primary? Let's look outside first. Okay, notice how many windows are in this house. This house is crazy. So much natural light. That's a big, big deal here in Texas. Also, a covered patio. Having a covered patio is like what delights almost anyone who's been in Texas for more than 30 days, and they realize that it's 95 degrees and it's, what is it, September? There are steps, but steps lead me to believe that the slab is huge. Okay, the reason why I bring up the slab is a very, very large slab, which means it's going to take a lot to crack this thing up. So I feel like we're going to have no foundation issues for a very long time. How true is that? I don't know, but absolutely something to talk to your inspector about, and being considerate as to where the home is located. And of course, you still do your regular maintenance items that takes care of things like your foundation and your roofing. But the yard is large. We already have a tree that's semi-mature, right? It's getting there. And the yard is so much space. I like that they put some of the river rocks along the back gate here. And then I've talked about this in a bunch of my videos, the good neighbor fence, right? So there's no argument as to whose side of the fence or who's responsible if the fence gets knocked down. The thought is that you two would just come to an agreement, the two neighbors would come to an agreement and replace it together. Another important thing about this community, this particular community and this particular home, is it's called Lock and Leave. Oh, seriously? Oh my God. Okay, they're messing with me. Okay, another thing about this community is it's called Lock and Leave. They turn on the sprinkler while I'm out here, y'all. It's called Lock and Leave, which means the HOA will take care of the front yard anytime, like throughout throughout your ownership for the home, which means your HOA fee is a little bit higher, but it includes maintenance, and so you can go on vacation and not have to worry about a thing. Okay, that's really, really important. All right, let's go take a look at the primary suite. That's the last thing we've got to see. Okay, right before we go into the primary, I want to show you just to the left. So you've got the kitchen right here. You've got a coffee bar right here. Tons of storage. You put your Keurig or whatever. I say Keurig. I'm a coffee guy. When I mention Keurig, people get mad at me. They're like, that's not real coffee. Okay, anyway, you put your coffee pot here, your Breville or whatever you want to do, and it's a great space because it's right next to the primary. So you get up, you're half naked, you don't want to have to worry about leaving your room. You just open the door, grab your coffee, and roll. And so look, really nice natural light, really tall ceilings with a beautiful fan. Oh yeah, you have no worries there. And then so you walk into the primary restroom suite, bathroom suite, I don't know what you call it. These days, it's 2021, everything's changing. You've got a vanity over here, and then you've got a vanity over there. That's great because now, if your partner's toothbrush is over here, you don't have to worry about it ending up over there or taking up your space. All right, so you've got a commode area with frosted glass, so they can only partially see what's going on in here. A very deep tub I like that. And then in here, this shower, oh my God, I'm sorry. Okay, this shower, I love this shower. You got plenty of room. I kind of wish they would have put one more shower head. That's like the one thing I would change in this home. Okay, what else do we have? Let's see if I can turn the lights on here. Okay, so you've got a closet over here, and then a much bigger closet over there, and then, sorry people, a linen closet right in between. Okay, so there's no worry about having enough space to live in this home. All right, so this is an incredible house, an incredible floor plan, and an incredible neighborhood. Did I just say incredible 3 times? I think I did. Listen, if you are interested in this home or something like it, all you have to do is reach out to me or go to ianofAustin.com like we've talked about. Wonderful showing you this home. If you have any questions, I'll talk to you later.